Welcome you all at mahendraguru.com. In today, how to crack SBI, our topic is at time and work. As our students were asking short tricks for time and work, so today we have brought short tricks on time and work. If we talk about time and work, our concept runs on three small concepts. That time, first is time is inversely proportional to work efficiency. Work efficiency means here the person doing the work is how much efficient to do the work or how fast he can complete the work. So the thing here means inversely proportional is that when the time is increased, it means our efficiency will decrease. Or you can say if efficiency will increase, the time will decrease. Take an example, small example, that if you are running a bike with a speed of 50 km per hour and you have to cover a distance of 100 km. The speed is the efficiency by which you are doing the work. Distance is the work which you have to complete, and time is time. So what happens, you will take 2 hours to complete that work. If you think that your speed is 100 km per hour, that means you increase your efficiency. If you increase your efficiency, then you will how much time will you take? 1 hour. It means when the speed of doing any work is increased, the time will decrease. Similarly, if the speed becomes 25 km per hour, you will take 4 hours to complete the work. That is, the speed is decreased, that means efficiency is decreased, the time is increasing. Similarly, the second point is time is inversely proportional to the number of workers. See, if here it means that if time will increase if we decrease the number of the people who are doing work. Or you can say time will decrease if the number of people doing the work is increased. Think like this, that you have a cake at your place which you can eat in a day. Similarly, your brother can also eat that cake in a day. If you both comes in a house for the cake party, and so you can completely eat that cake in half day. It means when two people are doing the same work together, the time will reduce. Or if the number of people reduce, the time will increase. The third point is number of workers is directly proportional to work efficiency. That means if we increase the number of the people who are doing work, the efficiency of doing the work, or you can say by which speed the work is going to be done, it will be increased. Fine. Or you can say when the number of people doing work is reduced, the efficiency will also reduce. So these are the basic three concepts which we have to keep in mind while doing the problems. Basic tricks was we consider the work as one. Whichever work is given to us, we considered it one. And what we do, we divide this one by the time. If A complete a work in 10 days or 20 days, so what we used to do, we take the efficiency of doing work as 1 upon time and we solve our problem. The thing here comes, the problem which student face is the value here we get is in fraction. And solving a fraction part in different conditions become very hectic and confusing, and sometimes we miss a point and our sum gets wrong. So the trick behind this sum is we don't take work as one. If we have been given a time, let us consider that A can complete the work in 20 days, B can complete this work in 30 days. So instead of considering time work as one, we considered a number which is divided by time. That is, work is will be 60. LCM of 20 and 30. LCM will be 60. So here our work is 60. You can consider this 60 as a 60 unit of work or any unit which you want to keep it to remember. Make it simple. Like some people consider as a chocolate or a chair or something else. You can consider as a 60 unit of work. If we consider it 60 unit of work, so A can complete this work in 20 days. If A can complete 60 unit of work in 20 days, that means A can complete 3 units of work in a day. Now the efficiency of A becomes 3 units. What we did, we divide 60 by 20. Because there we have a work as 1, so we were dividing 1 by 20 and the efficiency comes 1 upon 20, which is quite a confusing part while solving. Now what we have an integer here to solve. 60 divided by 20, we get a 3 unit of work that can be done in a day. Similarly, B can do work in 30 days. That means B can complete this work, 2 units of this work in a day. What B can do? B can complete 2 units of this work in a day. Now, whichever condition will given to us, we will solve using these units to solve our condition. Let us see some examples based on this to understand this trick. Our first sum is, if A can do a piece of work in 10 days. So, A can complete this work in 10 days. Second condition is, B can complete the same work in 15 days. We have two people, A and B, which can complete their work in 10 days and 15 days. What we will do? We will first take the LCM of 10 and 15. LCM of 10 and 15 will be 30. LCM of 10 and 15 will be 30. That means A can do 3 units of work. How we get 3? 30 divided by 10, 3. So, we know that A can do 3 units of work in a day. Next come to a point where how much work B can do? B complete this work in 15 days. That means B have to complete 30 units of work in 15 days. He will do 2 units of work in a day. 2 units of work in a day. Fine. So we know that A can do 3 units of work in a day, B can do 2 units of work in a day. Now the question is, in how many days work will be completed if they both work together? When they both are working together, what will happen? The work efficiency will be added. Because two people are working together, I told you earlier that when two people are working together, their work efficiency is added, therefore they take less time to do the work. So what we will do? We will add their efficiency. Efficiency of A is 3 units of work, efficiency of B is 2 units of work. They work together, that means they can complete 3 plus 2, 5 units of work in a day. When they can complete 5 units of work in a day, in how many days they will complete 30 units of work? Simple. 30 divided by 5, 6 days. So we get our answer is 6 days. Sometimes the people say that it is a lengthy trick than the basic. It is not like that because you are not getting these simple questions in the paper. This is a basic concept to understand the problem. When the tricky sums come, this helps us a lot. Because what we can do most of the calculation in mind. Verbally we can do the most of the calculations and directly write these units in the paper and solve it. So it is a very easy trick which you can follow. Let us see some other examples of these. The question is, Rahul and Ravi can do a piece of work in 8 days. And Ravi alone can do it in 12 days. So first condition is, Rahul and Ravi take 8 days to complete the work. And Ravi alone can do it in 12 days. Ravi will take 12 days alone to complete this work. If they started work together, when we know they started work together, we will take what we will do? We will take the LCM in which the work is given to us. See, here is one more work time is given, that is 4 days. We will not consider it because in 4 days our work is not completely done. We will only take the time where we know that the work is completely done in those days. Make it clear, we will not take all the days given to us, we will only consider those days in which the work is completely done. So here 8 and 12, LCM of 8 and 12 will be 24. Okay. It means Rahul and Ravi will make 3 units of work in a day, whereas Ravi will alone make 2 units of work in a day. Now they are saying if they start work together, but Ravi leave the work after working for 4 days. That means they both work for 4 days. They both started together and work for 4 days. If they both work for 4 days, it means 3 into 4, 12 units of work will have been done. 3 into 4, 12 units of work has been done. Out of 24, 12 units of work is already done. That means 12 units of work has been left for us to do. Ravi have left, only Rahul is working now. We don't know in how many days Rahul will complete the work. Let us see here, Ravi and Rahul both can do 3 units of work while working together, and Ravi alone do 2 units of work in it. It means Rahul will do 3 minus 2, 1 unit of work. Rahul will do 1 unit of work. Now, how much work is left? 12. 12 work is left, which has to be done by Rahul. So Rahul will do 1 work in 1 day. So he will complete 12 work in, that's right, in 12 days. Fine. So our answer is 12 days. Let us consider it once again very fast. Rahul and Ravi can complete the work in 8 days. Ravi can complete the work in 12 days. That means the LCM will be 24. Rahul and Ravi can complete 3 units of work in a day. Ravi can do 2 units of work in a day. It means Rahul can do 3 minus 2, 1 unit of work in a day. Now, they both work for 4 days. That means 3 into 4, 12 work will be done in 4 days. The remaining work will be done by Rahul. What is the remaining work? We will minus total work from minus 12 from the total work. Total work was 24 minus 12. We left with 12. We will divide 12 by 1 because Rahul can do 1 work in a day. So our answer will be 12 days. In this sum, I have given you few conditions which you can see in this type of a work problem. See, here it is given if A and B can do a piece of work in 10 days. Now we have the condition where all the people are in a pair. See, A plus B in 10 days, B plus C in 15 days, A plus C in 12 days. All the 3 conditions is given to us in pairs. A plus B, B plus C and A plus C. Now the first condition is when they all work together. Work will be completed when they all work together. First step is take the LCM in which the work is completely done. Of time in which the work is completely done. That is 10, 15 and 12. LCM of 10, 15 and 12 will be 60. That's right. LCM will be 60. That means we have a 60 unit of work which has to be completed. Next step is we will find how many units they can make. A plus B complete works in 10 days. They can complete the 60 unit of work in while making 6 units in a day. Whereas B plus C complete the work in 15 days. So they can complete 60 unit of work in 15 days if they make 4 units of work in a day. Whereas B plus C can complete this work if they make 5 units in a day. So what we know that A plus B can make 6 units of work, B plus C can make 4 units of work, A plus C can make 5 units of work. Now when we add them, we will get twice of A plus B plus C. What we get? Twice of A plus B plus C. 2 times of A, 2 times of B, 2 times of C. And they can do 15 unit of work. See, twice of A plus B plus C can do 15 unit of work. 6 plus 4, 10 plus 5, 15. But the problem is the number of people working here is twice which we want. So what we will do? We will divide the manpower. I told you that manpower is directly proportional to efficiency. If manpower is reduced, then efficiency will also reduce. So A plus B plus C, that means we divide the number of men by 2, so we have to divide the efficiency by 2. So the work efficiency of A, B, C together is 15 by 2. The second question is, the answer will be they have to complete 60 unit of work while they work 15 by 2 unit of a work in a day. So they will complete the work in 60 divided by 15 by 2. What will happen? 60 into 2 divided by 15. 60 is divided by 15 by 4. 4 2s are 8. 4 into 2 is 8. So the work will be completed in 8 days. Our first condition has been answered. The second question which can be asked in such condition is, we will write it the conditions again. A plus B in 10 days, B plus C in 15 days, C plus A in 12 days. LCM was 66, 4, 5. The second condition is if A work alone. Now we don't know how much work A can do alone. So what we will, but we know that A plus B plus C can do 15 by 2 unit of work in a day. If we minus from A plus B plus C work from B plus C, what we will minus? B plus C. See, on subtracting from A plus B plus C, B plus C, we will left with A. Simple. So what we are doing here? 15 by 2 minus by B plus C can do 4 unit of work in a day. Fine. So 15 by 2 minus 4. The answer will be 4 2s are 8, 15 minus 8, 7 by 2. Fine. So 15 by 2 minus 4, 7 by 2, that means A can complete 7 by 2 work in a day. Now what happened? We have to complete 60 unit of work. What we have to do? We have to complete 60 unit of work. In how many, while A is working 7 by 2 unit in a day. So the work will be completed 60 divided by 7 by 2, 2 is above. So we will get 120 divided by 7, or as we can say 17, 1 by 7. 17 into 7 is 119. So 1 is left. So 17 whole, 1 by 7 days the work will be completed. Next condition is the next condition given to us is if they work alternatively starting by A and followed by B and C. So work is 10, 15, 12, 16, 6, 4, 5. Fine. So here we know A start the work and followed by B and C working alternatively. See, the concept of working alternatively, it means that A comes first, then followed by B, then followed by C. Here the concept is very simple. What we have to do, we don't have to take individual unit of A, B and C. We will do it if the term is that is the unit which we have to complete is not divided by the unit which A, B, C can completely do the work together. Let us see. A plus B plus C can complete the work in 15 by 2 days. In 15 by 2 days. So 60 of a unit of work can be done 8 days. But the problem is this 15 by 2 unit of work then will be done in 3 days. In how many days? 3 days. How? On the first day A come. On the second day B come. On the third day C come. That means first, second, third. In 3 days how much work is done? 15 by 2. So each 15 by 2 unit of work is done in 3 days. So what we will do here, we will multiply 8 with 3. Because by doing 15 by 2 work, we get 8 days, but 15 by 2 is come because each work is done in a day. So the 15 by 2 work is done in 3 days. So we will multiply 8 into 3. Our answer will be 24 days. Fine. The next case given to us is when A work for all the days but B and C comes alternatively to help him. A plus B in 10, B plus C 15, C plus A 12, 60 LCM 6, 4, 5. See here what is said to us that first day A plus B will come because A is working continuously and B and C helps him on alternative days. So first day A plus B will come. On second day A plus C will come. First day A plus B come, second day is A plus C come. So A plus B can do 6 unit of work, whereas C plus A can do 5 unit of work. Fine. A plus B can complete the work in 6 days, A plus C can complete the work in 5 days. Because A is working continuously, we have considered A in both the places. So here what happens, in 2 days, 11 unit of work is done. What happens? In 2 days, 11 unit of work is done. 6 plus 5, 11. They work alternatively. First day A plus B, second day B, A plus C. So in 2 days, 11 unit of work is done. The question, the problem comes here that the 60 is not completely divided by 11. See, 60 divided by 11, it is not completely divisible. So what we will do, we will see the closest multiple of 11. The closest multiple of 11 near 60 is 55. Nearest multiple is nearest multiple to 60 of 11 is 55. So we know what we have to do is we can complete 55 of work in a pair of days easily, because 55 is divided by 11. So in how many days 55 work will be done? When 2 days will come, in 2 days we will complete 11 unit of work. So we will divide 5, we get 5, and then what we will do, because we have 2, it is 2 days work 11, so we will multiply 5 with 2. So we know that in 10 days 55 unit of work is done. I will repeat this part again because it is quite confusing in this. So let us see, in 2 days how much work is done? 11 unit of work is done. What? Think it again. In 2 days 11 unit of work is done. So in 4 days how many work can be we can do is 22. In 3 days 44, multiple of 11 will goes with the days. So in 2 days 11, in 4 days 22, in 6 days exactly, in 6 days 33, in 8 days 44, in 10 days 55, because in each 2 days they will complete 11 unit of work. So what we have done here, 55 divided by 11, we get 5 into 2, 10. Or you can do it verbally, because it's not necessary to divide, because we have checked 11 5s are 55, that's why we have written 55. The closest multiple of 11 is 55 here, which is divisible by a multiple of 5. So we will multiply 5 by 2, because 2 days take to complete 11 unit of work. So we get 5 into 2, 10 days. Now, in 10 days, 55 work is done. The work left for us is 60 minus 55, 5. Work is left 5. In how many days we will complete this 5? So see, on if the work is started by A plus B on odd days, so on odd days A plus B will come, on even days A plus C will come. First day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, eighth day, ninth day, 10th, 11th. So on always odd days, always A plus B will come. So we know on 11th day A plus B will come and they can complete 6 unit of work. So if they work completely, 1 unit will be extra. So in how many days they can complete this 5 unit of work? So what we do, it doesn't do any big thing. We just put the remaining work here on top and divide by the work that can be done in that day. So 5 by 6. So our answer is 10 whole 5 by 6 days. Let us see why we have done this. See, A can complete 6 unit of work in a day. It means he can complete 1 unit of work in 1 by 6 days. So 5 unit of work, 5 by 6. It will always follow this. We will always follow this process. So what we do, the remaining work on the top, then the work which can be done in that day is the denominator. So we get our answer 10 whole 5 by 6 days. See, this is the question we have discussed are the questions which we usually see when two peoples are considered by the number of days they are doing work. Sometimes what happens, we have been given a part with efficiency only. What we have given, like in this question, X is twice as efficient as Y. It means X can, if Y can do a 1 piece of work in a day, X can do 2 pieces of work, same work in a day. So what we have the efficiency of X and Y there, which is 2 and 1. We will consider Y can complete 1 unit of work in a day, X can complete 2 unit of work in a day. Then they are said and complete the work in 18 days. Find X can complete the work in 18 days. If X can complete the work in 18 days, think like this. X do 2 pieces of work in a day. He can complete the work in 18 days. So how much work he can do? 18 into 2. Simple. X can complete the work in 18 days. He do 2 unit of work every day. So how much unit he has made? 18 into 2. That will be the total work which we have to complete. Now they say in how many days they can complete the work together. In how many days they can complete the work? See, 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 1, 3. If they both works together, they can complete 3 unit of work. and the work which they have to complete is 18 into 2. So if we divide this by 3, we will know in how many days they will complete the work together. So 18 divided by 3 is 6, and 6 2s are 12. So if they work together, the work will be completed in 12. The other process which people use for this is, if remember this, the efficiency of two people is reverse of the ratio of time. That is, efficiency of x and y, ratio of efficiency of x and y is inverse ratio of time of y and x and y. So we know that the ratio will be 2:1, and if x complete the work in 18 days, y will complete that work in 36 days, and then we will solve it by taking LCM. 36 2 1, the same condition has been formed here. 36 18 into 2, 36 divided by 2 plus 1 3. So this process which we see is quite lengthy, so we can directly solve this condition by using efficiency only. The next sum which comes here is when we have been given efficiency and the difference. In the last question we have given the days in which one person can complete the work, but here what we have been given the difference in which they can come of their work. So see here what happens. A is thrice as efficient as B. So what we will do, we know A can complete the work 40 days before. That means the work done by B in next 40 days. How much work B can do in next 40 days? 40 into 1. The extra work is completed by A because in the number of days in which A can complete is because he can make 2 units of work more. 3 minus 1, 2. What A can do? He can complete 2 units of work in a more unit of work in a day than B. So the work which B can do in next 40 days is already done by A in his time because he can complete 2 units of work more in a day. So what we will do? We will divide this by 2 because this is more work which A can done in his given time. So A will complete his work in 20 days. What we get? A can complete his work in 20 days. Now same condition will goes here. A complete his work in 20 days. The total work will be 20 into 3. If they work together, they can complete 3 plus 1, 4 unit of work divided by 4. 4 into 5 is 20. 5 3 is 15. So the work will be completed in 15 days if they both work together. The next condition here which we will consider is when an amount of money is given to us. When they both work, both or more people can work together, if they are continuously working, then the money is divided on the basis of their efficiency. But if they work for a given period and the period of time is not same, then we will divide the money on the basis the number of unit of work done by a person. So let us see here what the way we will do it. M and N can do a piece of work in 10 days and 15 days. M 10 days and 15 days respectively. They started the work together, but after 5 days of work they leave the work. They started the work together. 10 into 15. 10 15 LCM is 30. That means M will do 3 unit of work, N will do 2 unit of work. If they work together, 3 plus 2, 5 unit of work is done for 5 days. That means they can do 25 work in those 5 days, and they leave the work. The remaining work is done by C. The remaining work that is 5 unit of work is done by C. Now they say the total amount is 4500. Find the share of C. So we know C has done only 5 unit of work, and we are paid 4500 for how many days? How many unit of work? 30 unit of work. So 4500 divided by 30 give us the amount which will be paid for 1 unit of work. 4500 divided by 30, because for 30 unit of work we have been paid 4500. So for 1 unit of work, what amount we will be paid? 4500 divided by 30. Now C has to complete 5 days of work. 5 unit of work. So he will be paid for 5 unit only. 30 divided by 4500 divided by 30 give us 150. 150 into 5 is 750 rupees. As we have to give the share of C, the answer will be 750. Some student will be confused then why we have been given these 2 days. If you go through a basic method, then these 2 days will be used, otherwise it is not required in this sort of tricks. Secondly, if we have in some time the question has asked the daily wages of C. If we have been asked daily wages of C, the answer will be 750 divided by 2, because 750 is paid for whole work. That is, in 2 days he will earn 750 rupees. So for in 1 day he will earn 375 rupees. This is daily wages, but we have not asked the daily wages, we have only asked the share of C, so we have to solve till here only, and the answer will be 750 rupees. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos, you can subscribe our YouTube channel. As well, for your comments and reviews, you can go to mahendraguru.com. Thank you.